Hi everyone, good evening. Hello to everybody in the chat. Hello to my panelists, authors, Bianca, Suzette, and Carla. My name is Mina. And so let's just take a few seconds to settle in and welcome everyone. It is Saturday, no? What is time?
Yes,
It's Saturday evening. Welcome everyone, and we're here for the online launch of Alta to Love is All Around, a high society Alta Christmas anthology. And we are here with the authors of Alta. And hello everybody. Oh my gosh. Hello friends. Hello. Hello Mango.
Hey friends.
Hey,
Hey.
friends. So, we have a program prepared. We are asking our authors some interesting questions. We're hoping that that they spill some tea and share about the process and the writing and any inspirations, anything they want to share about the new book. And if you have like some tea or something to drink, I think now's the time to go get it and join us. It's 7 o'clock, so we can do adult drinks, right? Hey everyone. So cheers. And yeah, so how about let's start with uh, the authors introducing themselves and parang inggit yung bottle. Uh, share naman dyan. So let's start with each author. I'm gonna call each author to introduce themselves and talk a little bit about the story and this their story in this new anthology. How about we start with Carla?
Hello. Hi everyone. My name is Carla De Grisman. I I'm one of the three authors of this anthology. Hi friends, hi classmates. Can I just say Jella? I also just put down Pokemon Arceus because there's an event tonight. So I understand the feeling. But yeah, so my story is called One Fine Date and it stars everyone's favorite chaotic cousin, Sebastian Aritz, and his journey to find love accidentally or not so accidentally. His story starts where the first anthology ended at Mamita's birthday party, where he has a one night stand, and shortly after he finds himself running into this guy again. And if is Sebastian going to be brave enough to ask for true love? I don't know. You'll have to read the story to see. Also, he uncovers a secret, a big secret that he can't tell anyone, and he's dying. So, good luck, Sebastian.
Thank you, Carla. So congratulations nga pala. So everyone's congratulating the authors on the release of the
Yay.
book. Congratulations also. I just finished reading it like last week or something, and it was so fun. I hope you've picked it up. It is exactly you would think that Christmas is done and it's over. It's not. It can be Christmas anytime. And it's a lot of fun, it's a lot of family and just chaos. That's right. So thank you, Carla, for introducing your story. How about up next, let's have Suzette.
I'm not Suzette. Where did Suzette go?
Oh no.
Oh no,
Suzette.
no,
Oh
wala si
no!
Suzette.
Okay, sige, how about Bianca? Let's have you first.
Ako, okay, me first. Okay, hi everybody. It is me, Bianca Mori, your friend, your chingu, your amiga. One of the authors of Alta, Love is All Around, holiday anthology na Alta. Sorry, ang haba ng title. So I wrote the last story in the anthology. It's called Always Will. It's about the sister of Sebastian and Tito Quinito, si Lucia, and her second chance romance with her neighbor who also happens to be younger than her. So meron silang mga missed connections and all these things and mga drama, pero um in the story we find out, do they finally get out of their heads and get together? I wonder why. Yon. So yon, thank you.
Thank you, Bianca. Thanks for sharing. So if this is the first time that you're encountering the Alta anthology, it's actually the second anthology in this parang series that our authors are doing. It's the second book, and they have created this very elaborate family tree. We are meeting all of the we at first three couples and their matriarch and a chaotic cousin named Seb who now has his own story. And in this anthology now everyone actually reappears, but also we get a focus on new characters. So Suzette's back. Suzette, hi. How about introduce yourself and talk about your story.
Okay, hi, good evening. I'm Suzette, and thank you for joining us, romance classmates. Okay, sorry. Wait. Okay, so I wrote the second story in the new anthology. The title is The Temptation of Bridget. So she's the Aritz cousin who the readers have not met in the first book. So she's the sister, the ate of Natalia, and this is so she's in Paris, and then she meets a stranger, and since she's known as the Santita, or the saintly Bridget in the family, so she decides to do something um, not in her parang supposed to be persona. So the readers will find out what it is. Yeah, and then something happens, and then she goes back to Maria Grasya, and chaos ensues. That's it.
Thank you, Suzette. So welcome to our friends who are joining the stream. Hello, hello everybody. Please don't forget to like this stream in particular, like hit like. And if you're not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. We have stuff coming up that'll appear suddenly on the YouTube channel, and we'll talk about that later. So we're getting congratulations from our friends. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for joining the chat. And yes, please send your congratulations to the authors for actually producing this during a panini and not just creating something that we can enjoy, but giving us the Christmas feels for a lot longer than Christmas. So next up, we have a Q&A that we're calling "What's the Tea?" So Tara, our director, so here it is. So we have this thing going on where we will feature different kinds of tea, and then our authors let's choose para each tea will reveal a question for 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 the authors. So how about Bianca, can you pick a tea for for
Sure.
us to reveal?
So my favorite tea is actually Earl Grey. So I will pick Earl Grey for this.
Okay, yes. So the question that's unveiled by choosing your favorite tea is, what's your favorite thing about your co-author stories?
Oh my God, ang dami.
Start tayo with Bianca.
It's just us friends.
Start with Bianca.
Me, my favorite thing about Suzette's story, there's a meet cute at a Paris subway. Tapos, I hope it's not a spoiler, pero somebody says, ang gwapo mo. Sobrang, sa draft pa lang, tawa ako ng tawa when I read that line. Sobrang winner. So, yun, yung ang gwapo mo moment. And then, kay Carla, si Rafael, yung LI ni Seb, is super clumsy, and he rips things apart, he sticks plants into his car, ganyan. So, may certain someone na based doon. So sobrang kinilig ako. Yun, yun lang.
Woo!
Why is he kind of clumsy? I don't know. And he loves plants.
It's
Bakit kaya?
it's not thinly veiled fan fiction. Come on.
How about Carla? What's your favorite thing about your co-author stories?
Oh my God, what do I not love about these stories? So, actually, the both of them, sobrang tawang-tawa ako reading it kasi parang ang galing lang nung the way they make things that happen to the characters are actually super OA, but actually it's so funny lang the way they do it. The scavenger hunt is my favorite thing ever. Na when we conceptualize it, you're like, sige, we'll make a scavenger hunt and then blah, 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 blah. And then I decided right away na, no, I want my story to happen before the scavenger hunt because I'm not ready. So I cheated. Pero ano, pero I love the way, I've always loved the way both si Bianca and si Suzette, right? And sobrang funny lang ng both stories. So everything about the two stories are my favorite. I'm biased, but yeah.
Thank you, Carla. How about you, Suzette?
Okay, in general, I love how Carla and Bianca wrote Lucia and Seb. It's the way how I pictured them, and it's like parang I feel like they can step out of the page, and when I meet them in person, parang ito sila. Yung parang the characterization is spot on, and that's how I really picture them to be. I love of course, the banter, the witty banter of Carla and Bianca. But my favorite part actually is the epilogue because I love I love that so Lucia thing about the pram and
And
yung
I also
pram,
like the way we just decided, okay, this is gonna be the epilogue. Bahala na, let's just write it. Ganun, ganun, ganun.
yeah.
Sobrang well planned.
And also yung the ninongs. I love the ninongs and
Siyempre.
the oo. So yeah, that's my favorite part actually, and that's the parang ano yun, dugtungan. We wrote it na dugtungan style.
Oo. As in
So
pasa-pasa.
yun.
Tapos
Talaga?
ganun,
Sana,
ikaw
Oh my
naman.
God.
Oo,
sana
parang, okay, ginawa ko yung part na
halata.
to. Sino gusto sumunod? Ganun.
Oo.
So, yon, if you haven't read an Alta anthology before, they usually parang bookend the anthology with a prologue and epilogue with everybody, and you're not sure who is responsible for what because everyone is writing that story. So apparently all together in dugtungan, and it is a lot of fun, and it's especially fun if you know everyone by now. So especially yung that particular epilogue where may special may new member yung family, diba?
Yes.
So yes. So yeah, so I am seeing people sharing their favorite things. So we have people who've read the anthology already who are now in the stream. Thank you for sharing your favorite moments. So, oo, yung guwapo moment, yung horseback. Actually, nag-react din ako dun sa horseback kasi parang kabayo talaga. And then there's
I
also
mean,
a
why not?
scene there's also a scene, I don't know kung ako lang yung affected, but there's supposedly somebody playing something on the cello. And then when you find out later what is being played, parang I felt betrayed.
What?
Parang
Ano?
wait lang, ano to? So we have
Meron
a
ba?
comment from Kat Saberkite. I really love how you all have writing anthologies down pat. The transition from one story to another is quite seamless, even though we know who wrote what. I have to agree. Yung I had to actually remind myself that I was reading this person's story and then this person's story because you'll have your characters recur in the other stories, but the characterization is still spot on. So, 'di ba, suddenly hindi nagbabago yung character. And I don't know, it's really a series, so I love it. Next, okay, let's go choose our next tea. Suzette, can you pick a tea that we can unlock here?
Okay, I want to relax.
Oh,
Relax. I'm feeling tense. So, chamomile.
okay. Number five, chamomile. What made you decide on the trope you chose for your story? Wow, Suzette, answer this question. What can you reveal about the trope that you chose? And how did you choose it?
Okay, originally it was enemies to lovers dapat na I wanted. Parang there was a family na a rival business family. But I didn't want Bridget to end up with another family na I felt if it was a rival family, parang I don't want to tread that territory na parang feeling ko kasi I don't want that family to be not shady. Ano ba? Ah, parang
I
parang I don't
understand. Bridget
yeah, parang
deserves
yes.
a
So
good
I don't
person.
want a parang yes, parang I'd want her to end up with a family na not like that na baka may mga kasi parang feeling ko it will not end well, it will not start well, it will not end well. So I feel like if you're marrying someone, you're marrying din into the family, unfortunately or fortunately. So I had to shift and sabi ko sige na insta last. So,
Okay.
and parang feeling ko because there was a gap, yung 'di ba si Bridget parang may gap siya. We didn't know what was happening to her, what happened to her. So parang sabi ko sige na lang, I wanted really to specifically I wanted to write it na the setting is in Paris. So sabi ko sige, yun na lang insta last and I really wanted to parang there was yung the musicians busking in the subway. So parang it really parang basta I wanted to write a story about that. So sige, yun na lang.
Sige, yun na lang.
Insta last.
Thank you, Suzette. How about you, Carla? What made you decide on the trope that you chose for your story?
So, yung trope ko, well, yung bones of Sebastian's story was there na sa first story, sa first book. Kasi at the epilogue of the first book, he's complaining about, I set all of you up, pero bakit ako wala pa rin jowa? So, very easy to think about parang how someone na parang wala masyadong commitments, wala masyadong attachments, how a person like that would fall in love. So, yun, one night stand. Insta-lost din. Kinamit na yung term ni Suzette forever. Insta-lost, pero gusto talaga na love. Parang ganun. Yes.
Thank you, Carla. How about you, Bianca?
So nung sinusulat ko 'to, I was actually reading a very long fic. Tapos sobra akong affected kasi very hurt comfort yung fic. Tapos I was really in my feelings, very emote, ganyan. Tapos inulit ko pa siya kasi feel na feel ko yung emotions. Carla, kinikwento ko 'to sa natin, sa fangirl. Sa fangirl group
Yay! Ang late
natin. That's
girl
the one.
nasaan?
Isesend ko,
Palink na
sige.
lang.
So yun. So gusto ko rin magsulat ng something na emoty and mooning and So parang it just came naturally na second chance romance. Tapos meron silang mga mistakes sa isa't isa na they have to kind of address and confront para may emotional may hugot. Yun. Kaya naging ganun. Kasalanan nung fic.
Parang very, very angsty with parang mutual grumbling. And
Yeah.
yeah, so
Exactly,
you got to,
Jen.
that's the mood. Thank you. And welcome everyone again to the live stream, which is the online book launch of Love is All Around. What's our next tea? Can we have our tea selection, please? Our menu. Um, Carla, can you pick a tea that will reveal our
Mm,
next question?
let's do Ceylon, para middle of the sea.
What was the easiest and most challenging part of writing your altitude story, Carla? Let's start with you.
um, Easiest part was, I think when I started writing, tuloy-tuloy na siya. I think it took me like 1 or 2 weeks lang to write this story. Kasi it was so much fun to just dive into yung characters again na parang kilala mo na pero hindi mo pa kilala. So, yeah, yung actual, like once I figured out what I wanted to do, yung actual writing was very easy. Yung hardest part was, aside from yung coordination that the three of us had to do, because very sequential yung events of this anthology in particular. Um, this is my first time writing uh, an story. So there was that uh, hesitation at first na, am I doing this right? Am I saying the right things? Is it correct? But then I asked Ben to better read it, and then ang balik sa akin ni Ben, bakit to hindi level 3? So I think okay naman siya in the end. So yun.
Oh well.
Napagalit napagalitan pa ako.
Pwede namang easing into it, right?
Uh,
How about you, Bianca? What was the easiest and most challenging part of writing your altitude story?
So, baliktad kami ni Carla. Madali for me to, kasi usually I'm not usually a detailed outliner. Parang very rough lang yung outline tapos it goes out while I read. This time, parang the concept was so full in my head. So yung outline ko was very detailed. Tapos parang na-excite akong i-outline. Nung isusulat ko, na hirap na ako. Parang paano ko ipapasok lahat nitong good ideas and fun things na naisip ko? Hindi ko na siya maano. Nahirapan ako. Tapos, I was even thinking of how to toy with the structure. Parang iniisip ko nung una, flashback, present, alternating, something. Yung gulo na. So yun. So, medyo mahirap yung writing process and making, and doing justice to the outline. Which was the first time I experienced. Like, ano.
Thank you, Bianca. So I'm just noting now there are complaints in the in the chat about the heat level of
Sorry,
Carla's
friends.
story. But I understand. I
Next
think
time,
you,
next.
Bianca. I think I can understand Bianca's struggle because it really covers a lot of time yung story mo, di ba? Parang it covers uh like a lot of time and like a time jump and yung history because of the trope nga, di ba? There's a lot of history that you need to parang pack in a short story and you have deadlines and you have the coordination with all of the authors because the events nga are all happening parang there there is an event that is present in every story actually, so kailangan i-fill in. So, but yun, that's it's amazing that you were able to put that all together and release it for us to enjoy. Suzette, how about you? What has been the easiest and most challenging part of writing your story?
Well, the easiest is because we've written the world before. So the world building, parang ano na, it's there already. And also, the easiest would be working with Carla and Bianca. Parang we feel like, ano na, parang like riding a bike na parang, oh, let's get back into the Alta universe. The hardest would be, I think, writing Bridget, kasi may parameters na. I mean, she has that ano na, saintly reputation. So, and I think also kasi 'di ba actually per family, like per cousin, we were the ones parang if it like the family of Joaquin. Parang per family we were the ones who thought of the characters per family, per sibling. Pero in the second book, parang nag-rearrange nag-rearrange kami ng family. So, I wrote Bridget na originally, um, parang baby ni Bianca. So anyway, there's already that saintly reputation, and that's one of the challenging parts kasi parang I don't gravitate to writing nice, yung I mean nice na characters. So yon, medyo nag-struggle ako at the start kasi feeling ko she was parang yung character nga itself medyo introverted. I couldn't hear her so much at the beginning. And then yung challenging din is the yun na nga, getting the details, the timeline right. Yung oy, may megaphone, gumamit ng megaphone si Mamita. Kailangan mag-mega parang we have to insert that megaphone into another, parang we have to keep it consistent. Yung mga ganon, those details.
So funny lang na you keep describing your story's character as a saint. So if you've read the story Friends, if you've read the story and what transpired in the story, parang yeah, saint, okay. Everything's fine. So how about we choose our next tea. Bianca, can we choose another tea?
Sige, something refreshing. Mint.
Yeah. Yes. What is behind mint? What's your favorite thing about your main character and your love interest? Bianca, let's start with you.
Okay. So, si Lucia, I don't know, I really feel for her kasi medyo may ano na siya. She's not as old as I am, but she's mature. So, yung mga hugot niya about being sort of left behind, dati kang it girl, and then now, ano ka na lang, a tita, parang ganon. Yung mga hugot niya na ganon, sobrang I feel it. And then, yung kanyang yung kanyang main conflict kasi she wants to protect her heart na at a certain age kasi na natapakan na masyado ganyan, so she's very protective of herself. So I had so much sympathy for that struggle. Tapos sa LI ko naman si Mon, so yung peg ko si Octec yun kasi kakapanood ko lang ng Vincenzo. Tapos sobrang conflicting itong kalaban na to, ang hot. Hindi ko alam kung anong mafe-feel ko. Gusto ko siyang lunurin but also not. So So yun, so siya yung napipicture ko habang sinusulat ko siya. Tapos ano siya, 'di ba? Never say die, hindi siya nagi-give up. So yun. So kinikilig ako habang sinusulat ko yun. Parang yun lang.
Thank you. Oh, okay. Na-contextualize na for me yung parang feelings about this person who is like there, but you don't want him to be there, but you want him to be there.
Yes, yun, may
Oo.
conflict siya, 'di ba? Parang
Parang,
nakakainis, pero
oo. Thank you for the helpful
visual.
detail and visual. Thank you so much. Carla, what's uh what's your favorite thing about
Teka
your main
lang.
character and love interest?
Ang gwapo kasi ni Tigre. Wait lang, na-distract ako. Ay. Um, I will say na parang before we started writing, parang di pa super solid in my head kung sino si Seb. Like, okay, we know him from the first book, pero he was literally a background character that got into everyone's stories. So parang when it was time to write him, si Bianca actually nagsabi na parang, alam mo, Carla, tong si Seb talaga, parang siyang si Kim Seokjin nung nasa In the Soup sila ng BTS. So parang ako, that makes perfect sense in my head. So like from then on, it got so easy, and because like ever since I started, understanding BTS, sobrang sinaship ko na sila ni Namjoon. So like it came together so perfectly, and that's why I love them. Like it's still very much them, but not them, which is my favorite thing about writing. Yung favorite thing about the two of them, they're so stupid together. I love it. But yung yeah, Seb Worldwide Handsome, sobrang totoo. yung yung hard part was that because hindi pa ako ready to write Heat Level 3, I felt like I had to pull back on the Landian a little bit. So yung segment in the story where Rafael is in the shower and then lalabas siya, that was added like like before we went to publish kasi uh my editor, si Leila, said, I need a scene that make na cute sila together and hot. Everything's fine, everything's hot, and then pwede mo i-end dyan. Kasi yung story ko actually ends at a really awkward part. So yeah, that was kind of difficult uh to make the Landian just between them just right because I love them so much. So yeah.
Thank you, editor Leila, for the comment and the suggestion. And actually, yeah, I mean, diba? We can't, if the heat level is what it is, we just have to be okay with that, right? But I think, yeah, so mukha naman the readers appreciated the addition. Thank you. So how about you, Suzette? What's your favorite thing about your main character and your love interest?
My favorite thing about Bridget is she's a good person, very much self-aware of the of her privilege, but at the same time also, yun na nga, very very self-aware of what she has, no, yun. And then for Jamie, everything. I like everything about him. The way he plays,
Kinikilig si author, yeah.
he plays that song, that folk song in the subway. So, like Jamie, I love that he found what he was passionate about early in life and that he fought for it. Parang feeling ko they're opposites. Like Bridget is a people pleaser, and then Jamie is he was prepared, he was brave, he was prepared to fight for what he wanted. So that's the one thing I really love about Jamie. That's it.
Thank you, Suzette. Um, Peg reveal daw, Peg.
Okay, can reveal. Actually, I want to share that in
Yes.
the process of researching, there's this cellist na, oh my God, I forgot. Parang Eastern European ba? Stefan Hauser. But the real Peg, he was the first one kasi it's very popular. But parang my Peg na talaga is eyeglasses, yung name niya on YouTube. He's a medical student. Is an ophthalmologist in New York. And he busks in the New York subway.
Okay, please go on.
Okay, I will post the link on Twitter. So, yon. And then,
Okay, I see it. He's guapo.
'di ba?
Wait lang, wait
Oo.
lang, wait lang.
Ayan na siya.
Ito ba?
Ayan na siya.
Ito ba siya?
Anyway.
I mean,
Yeah, oo, yan.
that,
Yan.
Ayan.
that?
Yan.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you for sharing, Suzette.
And
I
Thank you for
appreciate this,
he
ano.
did a BTS cover
thank you
actually.
for sharing
Dynamite.
blessings of inspiration. Yes.
Yes, yun.
Can we choose our next tea? Uh, Wait, who gets to pick next? How about Suzette?
Yeah.
Can you choose a tea?
Okay, I haven't tried this. Let's try something new. Ano ba to? Asam? I don't know what
Assam? Yeah, let's try
asam.
this.
Okay.
If there were to be an Alta 3, which character would you like to write? Baka lang naman. Suzette, let's start with you. Baka lang. Oh.
Ano 'to, magkakaroon ng cadet branch, extended relatives. But, okay, o sige, I'd like to write, Joaquin and Kelly again. I'd like to, ano ba, revisit, yun. Kasi for the characters, I don't know, parang, Carla, Bianca, kayo na.
Yes, so
Ganun na lang.
the question has been passed on. The ball has been passed to
Alta
Carla.
3.
Carla, please.
Ako na na.
Ano?
No, no, kasi parang the three of us semi-agreed na we refuse to do the second generation of Altas. Yung mga yung mga anak ni Mamita, we're like, no, 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 they don't deserve. So, I guess, if ever maybe si Mamita, I would love to try to write her. Pero syempre, it's a big task. A big, big task. So parang, bahala na.
How about you, Bianca?
Well, initially I was thinking din si Mamita and Lolo Eduardo. Pero sobrang mega historical romance. Alam niyo naman ang issues natin sa historical romance, 'di ba? Tapos yung ginawa pa nating backstory, ano pa, 'di ba? Parang wartime, blah blah, they meet during the war. O sige, wag
Mm,
na lang. Si Wancho
mm.
na lang. Si Wancho at si Lily na lang kasi ayoko mag-research.
Ay, parang emotionally, I'm not there yet. Ganun.
Oo, hindi pa kaya ng ano ko.
Hindi pa kaya. Pero, yeah, so they
Promise.
introduced a new character in this one. Well, at least parang prominently featured the mayor of the town who is also related. Yon. So lumalabas na yung name niya in the comments. There is a fan base for si Mayor may fan
Si
base yon.
Mayor.
May fan
Mayor
base siya.
Biko. Ano?
Mayor Biko.
Mayor Biko.
Sobrang on the nose niya. Can we have our
Winner.
our final
Tea.
question and final
Georgie
tea?
Lane.
Were you able to discover any fun or interesting things while you were doing research for your story? How about let's start with Carla.
It's not for my story. It's actually for Suzette's. Kasi yung scene where they wait.
Ano yan?
No, kasi naalala ko one day si Suzette nag-send ng picture of of a woman na nakaupo siya in front of a cello. And then nabasa ko yung scene and where Jaime was showing her Bridget the different parts of the cello. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And yun yung una kong naisip.
Tawan-tawa.
Yes, that scene.
That was interesting.
How about
Okay,
you,
I'm done.
Suzette? Did you discover any fun and interesting things while
Yeah,
doing
a
research?
lot actually. It has to do with the cello. So, when I was researching, kasi I had violin lessons before. So, medyo may familiarity na ako with a string instrument. So, sabi ko, sige, pero let's make it bigger because bigger is better. So, so, so yon. Anyway, so I researched about the cello and then the parts. And actually, the thing naman that struck me was that the bridge. Ay, sorry, baka sinuspoil ko na. But anyway, there's a part of the end of the cello that was like parang, oh my, this can be a motif for my story because of my character's name and the part of the cello. Pero talaga na-enjoy ako was yung the F holes in the cello. Anyway, yon. So that
Yon, very
researching,
educational.
yeah,
Thank you.
researching about the cello and cellists and also about yon Paris again and parang researching more about Paris. So yun yung fun. That was fun.
Thank you, Suzette. How about you, Bianca? fun and interesting things learned?
I just say na yung ano, yung cello parts and how grabe si Suzette how she rings lande from like wooden instrument. Grabe, sobrang on point. So yun lang, bravo. For me, maybe not so fun pero interesting while researching yung prize sa scavenger hunt. I discovered that there was a part in Metro Manila na hindi affected sorry biglang downer, hindi siya affected ng bombing nung World War II kasi bombing of Manila in World War II, we were really flattened the Metro Manila, but there's this one particular part in Santa Ana na mostly intact. Tapos there are a lot of heritage houses there. So doon yung price sa scavenger hunt. Spoiler sorry. And then when I sent it to them, I think si Suzette discovered an ancestral home in the area.
As you do. I mean, as you do.
Ay, oo nga pala.
Nagulat ako dun nung na-reveal the prize of the scavenger hunt. Because, as a non-Alta, yung, yung prizes of my family scavenger hunts have been very, ano yun, parang
Ham,
candy.
gano'n.
Oo, 500 pesos, ganyan.
Oo.
Or
Ilaw ng
1,000.
pansit. Oo, ganun.
1,000.
1,000.
1,000 for you.
Oo. But yun, yeah, very much leveled up for Alta. Yung scavenger hunt as well as the prize for it. But all of the details were actually quite fun. Oo. So, and then, yun, yeah, parang the love interests were not necessarily, parang who have never really seen the family, parang suddenly see, na parang, oh my God, may kabayo. And there's like
Oh,
stuff going
okay.
on here. Oo. Okay, so that's it for what's the tea, that particular Q&A, but we have a second segment prepared. So meron talaga tayong pa-program here. I love it. So if you're here, thank you so much for joining the online book launch for Love is All Around. Please like the stream, hit the like button, and subscribe. So please, and also hang out until the end of the program because we're announcing some of what's coming up very soon on the YouTube channel of Romance Class. So thank you, friends, for hanging out with us on a Saturday evening. So up next, Director Tara, up next, we have something called Who Me. So we asked the authors to prepare something to write on because we will be uh, it's a personality alignment game. So we will be asking the authors to write the name of the Alta character who fits the following attributes that we will show you on screen. So is everyone ready? Bianca, Suzette, and Carla, do you have your do you have your yes, you're writing things. Okay, let's go. Let's have the first one. So, who would most likely apologize first if they had a falling out with their significant other? Which Alta character do you think would and this applies to? Just let us know when you're done. Done? Done? Ready? Show your answers, please. Bridget, Logan, Bridget. Do you have explanations why? Parang bait naman yung Bridget, so sorry siya ha. Logan talaga. Nice naman. Oh. Biglang may. Do you have a kwento about that? Like what do you think will happen if they were in that situation? Why Bridget? Dahil mabait siya.
Because she's a saint.
Mabait siya talaga.
Why Logan?
Sobrang Santa. Because, wala, na-imagine ko lang siya na parang when he fell in love, sobrang, wala na.
Oh.
Why fight?
Why fight it? Sige na, ako na. Okay lang, sige.
That's nice. Okay, how about next up? What's our Okay. Who is most likely to use emojis wrong? Oh no, I have a guess. If the authors
I
are ready, can
mean,
you show your answer? Aw, that same. So again, to recap,
Same.
Kuya Kinito is like the oldest.
medyo
Of
mean
the
tayo kasi
third.
he's like not that old. Pero talagang,
Oo nga, he's not
the way
that
we did
old.
him, talagang,
Now
besh.
we can say, wait lang, he's not that
Wait
old.
lang, hindi siya old. Pwede siyang
Ano
matutong
siya eh?
gumamit ng emoji.
Oo,
At
Yeah.
his
kaya niya
age.
yan. He just chooses not to.
Hindi. Sobra lang siyang busy. Char.
Oo.
Yeah. Powerful men
Iba
don't
yung
need to know
healing niya sa
emojis.
life. Oh. Biglang nag-protest. Next. who who is not correcting them because Kinito is misusing, who is not correcting Kinito because amused sila dun sa constant mali. Grabe naman to. Oh. So if you're familiar then with like little program things that the Alta authors have done for previous events, like I think Feels Fest yun, yung they had they did a video showing the group chat of the family. So this whole thing is actually there. It is written down somewhere and we can watch it. Yeah. So your answers, ay may ano ba, may change
May
ba?
papalitan ako. Wait lang.
May,
May clarification.
may ano, last minute
Okay, go
change.
na.
Okay.
Hi,
Okay,
last
go.
minute substitution.
Okay. So Logan, everyone, Seb. Oh. Mukhang ano naman. Do you have a particular reason why that character?
Initially, I thought si Seb, pero mas malakas mangasar si Seb. So feeling ko
Okay.
parang si Logan would be more like, natatawa lang, yung bulong niya kay Ali, pero hindi niya i-call out kasi naaliw siya.
Oo, parang, oh my God, look, oh my kuya, so nakakahiya.
Oo. Look at this. Gaganon.
Oo.
Nakakahiya siya. Look at this.
Oo.
Oh.
Ako
So
tingin ko
someone.
Si Seb, pero depende rin sa mood. Kung,
Oo.
Kung
Kung
may
tinamaan
balak,
siya nun.
dahil
kung
in
may
love na
ibang
siya
balak,
ngayon,
pwede.
nag-mellow na siya. Parang in love na siya eh. So parang,
Baka
mo
hindi
na.
na asar. Yeah, he'll just let it happen. He'll let
Oo.
the
Or,
wrong
or
emoji.
yung magtititigan sila lahat across the table, parang, gets mo, no? Mali siya, di ba?
Can we have our next question? Who is most likely? Oh, serious ah. Oh, biglang current. Who is most likely to be involved in election-related activities in 2022? So the events of Love is All Around is actually 2018, is it? It's Christmas
2019.
2019. So it's
2019, yeah.
actually it actually happens right before 2020. So we kind of leave that story in April Panini era, and in 2022, who would be most likely involved in election related activities? Let's have your answers.
Ano?
Yes, all Nikki, Logan, and Bridget. Do you have kwento or trivia or what they would be doing? Ano yan?
Magbit,
Kasi ano sila? But ano yan? Fries?
Yeah.
oo.
Pink fries! Oh my
Pink
God.
fries. A new flavor. And no other color accepted.
Anything else? What would do you have like an
Di ba,
idea what they would be up to?
when we did the a group chat video for the, I don't remember what event it was. Pero in it, every cousin had some kind of involvement in helping out during the pandemic. So it just makes sense to vote for the person who would most help people out during the pandemic and give them their all out support because they know their like I think you new thing with the Aritz cousins, they're all very aware of their privilege and their power. So parang it's hard not to picture them doing something about this. Ganun.
Thank you, Carla. How about Bianca? You said Nikki?
Well, si Nikki kasi canonically, naks, ano talaga siya
Yes.
involved sa arts and
That's
experimental things. So I think he would be at the forefront, and maybe dragging Natalia along. Maybe he would need to explain things a bit to her since medyo out of touch si Natalia. But I think she would support him sa kanyang mga activism.
Suzette. You said Logan and Bridge.
I think, actually, agree din ako sa sinabi ni Carla. But I feel like all of them in varying degrees of involvement. Like, Joaquin would be supportive, but since he's the face of the company, medyo tempered yung ano niya, yung support. I mean, he'll support, but yung feeling
Oo.
ko the most parang passionate, passionate. Logan, ganon.
May
And Bridget.
pinaglalaban, Char.
Oo.
Yes.
Parang si Logan, he's quiet, but parang I feel how when he feels things, parang he's very, ano talaga, parang no holds barred.
Strong.
Tapos
Oo, siya mag-feel.
si Bridget, kasi si Bridget parang I feel, yung ano niya, yung
May
moral,
advocacy, oo.
yeah, oo, yun. And so silang dalawa.
Thank you. Do we have more? Sorry, natawa ako. Yes. please, please answer this.
What?
Who rolls their eyes and ignores the child? Oh,
Oh no. Hmm.
Oh no, I can't. I can't do this.
I'm going to kind of cheat.
Hmm.
When you have your answers, please share.
Oy, Daya! Ako na I'll change my answer.
No!
May explanation ako for Lucia. May
Okay,
explanation.
please,
Okay.
please explain Lucia, the Lucia answer.
Ano lang yon? It's a front.
Ah!
Parang,
Peke.
I love
oo,
it. I
fake
love
lang
it.
yan, diba? Kasi parang, parang hindi mahalata na she really wants the baby.
Aw.
Oh,
So, ganun. Diba?
kailangan
Okay.
niya
Had my
come to
pain.
terms with her feelings. Yes.
Yeah.
And then
Kasi pre-mon.
Bianca and Carla chose canonically not nice Alta people who really
Si Tita Connie, if it's not her grandchild, she doesn't care. If it's not her grandchild, she
Opo,
doesn't care.
yeah.
Mm-mm. Si
oh
Tito Fredo
no,
din. Kebs.
grabe.
Pag walang baby clause prize,
Oo.
should have there.
Pag walang premyo, walang kwenta.
Okay, next. Who makes funny faces to make them stop? Wow, what's this? Answers? Who would make funny
Oh,
faces at
Kinito.
the baby?
Parang naging
Feel
soft
kang,
ako sa answer, Kinito.
oo.
Secret soft spot si Kuya Kinito.
Nakaka-soft naman.
Oo.
I accept. I accept all answers. Yeah.
Yes, Miss
Meron pa ng
Headcast.
judge. Do we have more?
Wala, best ninongs ever, so ito yung answer ko.
You're right.
Is
Yeah.
the reason the child is crying.
Wait,
Go girls.
Is the reason the child is crying. Hmm. Hmm.
Parang mahirap. Suzette needs time.
Out! Alam ko na.
So if you have questions for the authors, please put them in the chat. We'll
I'm
get
sorry.
to them after this segment. Next, okay, what's your answer, authors? Sino nagpaiyak? Oh no!
Connie!
Hindi ako.
Kasi,
Si Seb din
kasi
yung nagpaiyak.
Oo.
binalot na niya yung party food. Gusto pa nung bata.
Gusto ko nung bata kumain.
Kumakain ba yung bata?
Okay,
Wala nang
I get it.
pagkain.
Okay. Do we have more questions about in Humi? Oh, who's crying?
Aww.
Nagugulat din ako dun sa questions. Who is crying with a child?
Hmm. Aritz lang ba to? O pati yung mga ano? Pwedeng significant others. Ganun. Okay. Hmm.
The director confirms na every book character. Kahit na not Alta family member. Okay, do you have your answers? Please share. Who is crying? Kelly Ann.
Iba-iba.
Ang dami! Oh.
Everybody's crying because the baby.
Everybody's crying.
Aww.
That's so sweet. Would they have done something?
Except panic. Oh, wala. Wala silang magagawa.
Naiyak lang sila. Ooh.
Oh.
No!
Next question,
Umiyak na ako
please.
din.
Ooh, who is enjoying in silence? Wow,
Umiyak yung bata.
interesting. Oh, what's this? Oh, or na may chaos with a crying child.
Ano, is enjoying in silence? What do you mean, the child?
Enjoying that the
Enjoying
child
how
is
umiiyak yung
crying.
child.
Oh no.
Well, marami nang nangyayari around the crying child. Pero yun, someone is enjoying in silence. Who is it?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Mali ako nang intindi.
Enjoying na may umiiyak na bata. Ang hirap eh.
Show your answers if you have them. Oh, Mamita. Si nanay being none.
Nanay
And
being
none. Well,
Si
kung wala
nanay-
naman silang gagawin about it, di ba? They'll
Oo.
just
Yeah.
enjoy na may bata, I guess, in
Oo.
the area.
Yung
Oh,
tipong, okay, balik sa mga magulang, tapos na.
Oh. I'm done here.
My job is done here.
Hey, what's next? Can we have our next? Ooh, okay. New set.
Oh.
Imagine they went viral on TikTok. Who would go viral for a makeover video? Okay. Parang concepts to for things. Anyway, please.
In fairness, oo.
Interesting. Please share your answers when you have them. Interesting choices. Kinito. Makeover. In fairness, nagka-feelings ako. Interesting, interesting. I understand. Oo nga, yung director natin nag-react. Sa Tita Finito makeover video.
Oo.
Okay, next. Who would go viral for role playing as a socialite? Ito yung ano to, yung these are the videos where they're kind of uh mimicking a socialite, yung not actually being serious, ganon. Anyway, please. Yon,
Oh no,
kunwari
wala akong
socialite.
answer. Wala akong answer
Oo.
kasi socialite sila lahat.
Audience of TikTok not knowing that they are real socialite.
Hmm.
Parang mocking their cohorts. Ganyan. I guess.
Oo, pero one of them pala, ganun.
Confirmed.
Okay, if you have your answers. Interesting, interesting.
Kelly and her mom. Mother-daughter, mother-daughter
Oh.
socialites.
Natawa
Akala
ako.
mo mom totoo.
Maganda
Oo.
yan, yung with the mom.
Oo
Di ba, sino
naman,
yung
Kelly's mom.
yung
Oh,
viral? Sino yung favorite mo sa BTS? Parang ganon. Pero it's, Kylie's mom. What's your favorite bag? Mga ganon.
Next up, who would go viral on TikTok for their knowledge on art history, and pop culture? Wow. Actually, marami. Pero let's see your bets. True, yung parang nag-explain. Yung, diba? You have your answers? Can we see them? Rafael and Mamita, Jamie and Nikki. Uy, interesting yung Mamita viral on TikTok.
Diba?
Explaining history, diba?
Nice.
She lived it all. So, don't question her.
True to life. Yan. Oo, Mamita on TikTok. Next. Who would go viral on TikTok for an uncoordinated but still cute TikTok dance video? Oh my god. Share your answers, please. Who's not a good dancer? Mon. Oh no, Kuya dito. And Logan. But for charity. And shot by Ali. Okay, so may Rafael.
May kwento na agad.
At least sadya, but very uncoordinated. Awa ko.
You have everything except talent.
There's no rhythm. Next up. Hey, this is the last one. Who would go viral on TikTok for couple goals, aka na all. Sana all
Na all.
levels. Na all. Hashtag na all. Feeling ko parang kanya-kanyang trip yan eh. Ganon eh. Do you have your answers, authors? Pa-share. All. A competition.
Hindi na nga, all na.
Sagot na
Unitan ka lang.
Pumili.
I think, to be fair, I think Kelly would help make them viral for her couple
In different
goals.
TikTok niches
Oh,
dapat,
oh, 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 that's my
'di ba?
answer. Oh. So yeah, so that's it for Humi, the Alta edition. Thank you so much for thank you, Director Tara, and thank you to the
Yeah.
authors for answering questions. And hey, audience, do you have questions pa for our authors? Please leave them in the chat, and we'll get to them. Ako meron akong question. How long did it take this whole process of like writing? When did you start? Because it was released uh January. It was released January.
Right.
So when did you actually start writing and like planning? How long does an Alta anthology take to make?
That's a good question. It was all a
Please.
blur.
I think we started July.
July yung ano, yung
Yung
initial
planning.
brainstorming. Pero prior to July, we were already bouncing ideas in October of the year before.
Mm, mm.
Oo, kasi we did the chat tapos may initial ideas na tayo and then we forgot until July na parang,
We lived
hey
our
girl,
lives until July.
July na. Baka kung gusto natin mag-release ng December, baka kailangan magsulat na tayo by now, 'di ba? Tapos may
Oo.
timeline pa, oh, September tapos na, ganyan. Tapos walang nasunod sa
Oo.
timeline.
Yun yung sinabi pa
So
natin, okay,
that's
deadline natin this end of December. Hindi nangyari.
So you mean the actual like putting the actual serious work on it started 2021 then, and
July na.
then your deadline was December of 2021. So I don't know, it's amazing because if you've read the anthology, it's a hefty anthology. I mean, I don't hindi ko mapapakita yung kasi walang it's not in print, but it's a it's it's a hefty anthology, three stories, like stuff in between and stuff in the beginning and at the end. And even if you're saying that the planning started October 2020 and then picked up again June, that's still like not a lot of time to produce what you ended up producing. Kamusta naman? Did it feel like a short time, or 'di ba? Parang it just feels like you would have been working on it longer. So
Parang,
yeah, if people please share your comments and questions while they answer my my question.
parang ako I remember, di ba? I remember I kept apologizing na, ang haba na, humahaba na naman.
I
Nobody's
think,
complaining, honestly.
oo.
Tapos we
Char-
added to the epilogue, parang, oh my God, ilang words na to. Parang,
Parang hindi naman na concern yung mga tao na kaming
Na
mga bumili, hindi
mahaba-haba.
naman kami na concern about the length of things. So let's pick up on this comment from JM. Not a question, but I wanted to share na nasada ko na site when I finished the book. Kasi wala yung the Aritzes will return. So they
dapat
kind of, yeah,
dinamihan,
yeah. I
dinamihan pa
think,
natin yung ano, mga pinsa.
Oo nga eh.
Oo.
Kulang ng pinsan.
Oo.
Dapat naglagay tayo ng twins.
They will return as a TV series. Oh.
Yes!
Manifesting.
manifesting. Tayo-tayo lang naman, di ba? Sige,
Oo.
usapan natin.
Just us and the internet.
Just
Putting
us
it
and the
out there.
internet. No,
Just
I mean,
saying.
it's definitely plotted as a series, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's interest in it. Okay, next question. Next question.
Huh?
When will the physical copy be available for purchase, meaning print copy? Asking for a friend.
Suddenly, I
Haha.
can't read.
How many? Do you know how many pages it would be if it were a print book?
According to Amazon, it's 300
300
50?
plus. Yeah.
Something.
Wow. Okay.
Oo.
Okay.
So,
Comparable to.
she's so hefty. We don't know how to do it.
She's thick.
She's so thick. We don't know.
Oo. We don't
Yun
know. We
muna
don't know how
yung
to
answer.
price it.
Yeah. And parang ayaw
Yun
naman
muna yung
namin
answer.
ihiwalay-hiwalay because that would be sad. So,
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Um, so they're officially not answering the question of when the print edition will be released. But thank you so much to the readers who've actually already read it and purchased it. So any kind of parang uh, support for the book when it's released parang helps other editions happen. So it not just print, but because we're exploring audio now, so diba, parang any other new edition, it's really parang authors are reminded to work on it when there's support for the edition that's already out. So thank you so much for doing this and being here. So before we go, I would like to invite everybody to yeah. So I hope you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. We have stuff going on. For example, one of the things that's happening is we have a new anthology. So not this one, which is great. We're launching Love Is All Around. That's great, and people have read it. But we have an upcoming new anthology that we are working on. It's called Nomcom. Uh, a Trope-tastic Kindness Bundle too. So this is a project that we've been working on, and we are releasing on Monday. What is Monday? What day is it? I mean, it's some regular Monday, but we're releasing it on Feb 14, Valentine's Day at noon, and you can pre-order it at gum.co/nomcom. It has a minimum price of 350 pesos or $7, but you can pay what you want, set it higher. We're donating everything that people pay. We are donating it to an organization called For Our Farmers. You can check them out on Instagram, and also they're linked on gum.co/nomcom. We also have various payment methods and options if you want to donate any other way, and the options on Gumroad are not easy for you. So that is an anthology of 14 stories, all set in the same food park called Nom Nom Commons. So it's romance class authors doing their thing, writing stories that happen to have food, which is, easy because we do that anyway. We just created one place to set everything in. And we are going to have a podcast. So we're launching season 5 of the Romance Class podcast on Saturday. And the first episode, we will be talking about Nomcom with authors who are appearing in this anthology. Parang first time, kasi this is our second charity anthology. Some authors are joining the charity anthology project for the first time, and we'll have them on to talk about the tropes that they got, how they wrote it, and what food they featured, and we're very excited about that. So please uh, set your subscribe to kilig.pub/YouTube. Click subscribe and click the bell to be notified when a new video is coming up. So we're doing that Saturday, Feb 19, 4 p.m. And we have another thing. I can't believe there's more, but we have another thing, and that's going up on this YouTube channel, and I'll let Tara show you what it is.
I always thought wanting you had to hurt. Didn't you swear it would get easier? Do you promise?
Yes, I promise. Nero,
Yeah?
what happens next?
Yon. So, nagulat din ako sa time kasi hindi ko alam. But, so if you've been following Romance Class and you are aware that we produced some short films based on our books with Gio Gahol and Kapangilinan, we showed that to our to our Twitch. Hi, Paulo. We showed that in full to our Twitch subscribers in 2020, and we think it's time to put it on YouTube, right? For us to enjoy again and with a new audience. So we hope, if you're not going anywhere on Feb 14, Monday, please hang out at our YouTube channel here and watch with us. So we're going to premiere. Are we premiering? We're premiering one or all. Uh, anyway, well, I'm confirming with. Okay, all three short films will premiere one after the other on starting 7 p.m. on Monday, a regular day. Not at all a special day, which means we will be available to watch it. So please join us and enjoy, especially if you haven't seen it yet, if you weren't a Twitch subscriber. Um uh Yun, this is it's it's what a surprise from JE3, whose book is one of the books featured in the short films. So yeah, please join us again. Consider it a date, and let's watch killing short films together. And yeah, so that's it. If there's nothing else from the crowd and the in the stream, thank you so much for joining. So authors, do you have any huling huling
Huling pahirit.
message? Parang uh, just if you have anything coming up or you want to remind our readers and viewers of anything and our friends.
I
Thank
think
Shoutout na
you.
tayo for 2022 eh.
I think lang we all have stories sa Nomcom.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yay!
Yes, we all do.
Yay!
So
Yes,
yun
we all
pala.
do.
Yun
Oh
yun.
my
Don't forget
gosh.
to get
So yun
rom-com.
pala.
Yeah.
So yeah. So everyone here would like to invite you to get the Nomcom Anthology at gum.co/nomcom, because all of us have a new story in it. And I hope you enjoy, and thank you so much for hanging out with us. And that's it. Thank you. Please enjoy and
Thank
have some tea
you.
and adult drinks.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
joining
Thanks
us.
everyone.
Thank you.